And good evening all, welcome to another video. This one I'm playing American Truck Simulator, but this is more of a introduction to my channel and basically what I plan to do with this and basically my principles around it and reasons why I started it and all that. But to start off with, let's start the engine. Alright. I don't know if you can hear that. I'll turn up the volume a little bit. Must have gone up a little bit. There we go. Okay. Alright. Let's go. So basically for my trip here, I'm going from Bakersfield to Reading. Can't remember what I'm actually transporting, but anyway. Now, I'll stop here. We'll get started on why I like to do this. Going the wrong bloody way. Anyway, let me start off with, well, first of all, thanks for watching my videos. It's really appreciated. And leaving likes and comments, I really appreciate that as well. Whoops, I turned it off. The reason why I started this channel is not because of money at all. That's the furthest thing from the truth. I don't even monetize my videos or anything like that. I don't want to monetize them unless I really have to. At the moment I still have my day job, so that's alright. Oh, there's people over there. So, yeah, like, I still have my day job, so I don't need the money. The reason why I do this is because when I'm watching other videos, I wince and squirm a lot, and a lot of the time these days it's there's a bit of a trend in the gaming videos of being the dummier you are, the more views you get and the more things. So basically I see gamers these days deliberately trying to be an idiot or try to be stupid or something like that, like the I'm so dumb it's cute sort of thing, and I can't stand that, and it really pisses me off. Like when I'm watching people play some of my favourite games, like when Metal Gear Solid 5 came out, I absolutely loved the game, and watching other players play it was absolute torture. Watching them go and doing the Call of Duty thing and just kicking down the front door and spray painting the walls. But that's not how you play Metal Gear. You sneak in, you go on from the side and do all this other stuff. And things like that, and it just seems so deliberately stupid. Like deliberately missing things or doing all this other things in the hope of the pissant excuse of getting feedback from the community and all that nonsense. And no, I just thought I could do better, and I hate this trend, so I wanted to help alleviate this trend, so to speak. With my videos, I'm not trying to be dumb, I'm just trying to play me as me. That's all there is to it. And I'm playing the games I love to play. I'm not being controlled by a community or the comments or whatever. Although comments and feedback are always appreciated, of course, just don't be upset if I don't actually listen. But I just started this because I felt I could do better, and I don't want to sound pretentious or anything like that. It's just that I felt the gaming videos these days are just torture, really butchering great games that should deserve more but don't, and I don't know. Anyway, that's basically it, is that I wanted to stop this butchering of games, of being intentionally being a dumbass about them. No, I don't like that. Second of all, I don't like, yelling at them. I don't like the videos where they're constantly yelling or doing stupid shit or going wee sort of thing, and that just, no. I'm watching these videos to see the games. That's what I'm doing. Watching people play these games. I want to see the game. I don't want to see a bunch of pretty colours and CSI in the bitch out of it. Alright? So basically that's why I do minimal editing on mine. I still keep the stuff ups that I'm doing, or the crashes and all that, like I did with with pretty much every one of my Commodore videos where the joystick doesn't work or something like that, or with International Karate where the SID chip wasn't the right one. I couldn't figure out where to replace the SID chip. The SID chip model, I should say. And basically that's why I want to keep that in, keep the complete gaming experience there. So that's what I wanted to do. I don't like bits being cut out or stuff like that. Not to say that if I do a full-blown Let's Play like I'm doing, well, attempting to do with Shadow Warrior, I don't want to show everything, I don't want to do all that stuff. I just want to play the game and people to enjoy it with me. Hopefully you get out and play it yourself and experience this fun yourself. And the other reason why I started my channel was because of my old games, is because when you watch retro gamers doing their thing, they're basically talking about a game or doing the history of a game or just showing the pretty box, or they're just doing a speed run or something like that, not actually playing it or enjoying it, which is what I wanted to show, was how to enjoy a game. And enjoyment comes in many factors. In many factors and faces, like American Truck Simulator here. I actually quite enjoy this. I like to do the Yahtzee thing and just put on a podcast and just while away the hours just driving the truck around. And in real life, I absolutely love driving. I drive all the time. I absolutely love it. So, yeah, there's that. Now I've lost my train of thought. I'm rambling on here a bit. But anyway, yeah, basically that's it. It felt I could do better, and I'm just trying to hold myself up to a bit of a higher standard. Now, another reason why I don't edit a lot of things is because it takes time, and my internet connection is absolutely woeful. It takes like 10 to 15 hours just to upload a half-hour videos. It's just stupid. And editing, I'm not one for editing myself. I can do it. I know how to do it just fine. It's just that I've done it so much in my life, it just gets tedious and stuff like that. Another reason why I wanted to do YouTube is, one other thing was to show the obscure, essentially. Not to do I don't want people saying, hey, you're trying to copy this person, or hey, you're trying to copy this one. No, I'm not. I am a gamer of my own, and I'm trying to find the obscure ones with my C64 plays, and Shadow Warrior as well, which I thought was rather obscure because I never saw it anywhere. But to my dismay, after I posted the first one, I saw a lot of people have done it. Oh well. I thought, oh well, keep going. But the City Skylines is the same thing. I just wanted to give my impression of the city and how I think the city should run and stuff like that. So basically, this is so what I'm trying to say is the purpose of my channel is for me to express myself. That's it. If people don't like it, so what? I'm not going to change my life. I'm not going to change who I am. Now, it's impossible. Alright? Which is why I'm single. Because many a woman have tried to change me, and many a woman have been disappointed. But I do appreciate feedback, and I can change my style or editing if people would like something a bit more, but I am not going to fulfill every demand if I deem it necessary. Like I said, I'm not monetizing these videos, so therefore I'm not obliged to listen to anyone. Alright? Okay. Now, the future of this channel. Well, at the moment, since my viewer and subscription ratings are pretty goddamn low, I'm not so sure whether I'll continue on or not. But I think I will. I do enjoy doing this. I enjoy chatting away while I'm playing a game like this. I'm just simply chatting away. I have nothing written down. I didn't plan this at all. So I'm gonna have to turn soon. Alright. So basically, the future is how I really want it to be. One thing I'm planning for the future is having more conversation videos like this, except with other people in Mumble or something like that. While I'm driving around, someone else joins the call and we're just chatting away while I'm driving around or playing another game or something like that. I like to do a bit more online stuff with other players, and that'll be fantastic once I get players to play with. And stuff like that. So that I would like to do, but I would also like to continue with my C6 Commodore games. I'll try that again. My C64 games. Mainly because A, I love them, and B, I think these days with the whole retro thing, that people have a very distorted view of the old games, of Commodore games, of NES games and stuff like that. So in the future with my retro games, I will be moving on to other systems but I don't want to go to the NES because that's where everyone goes, and I don't want to do that. I never really got into the NES as a kid or anything like that. Even as an adult, I've tried playing NES games, it's just, nah. Compared to the Commodore, it just doesn't hold up. Even though it does have the same CPU, it just doesn't hold up. Compared to the Commodore ones, especially things like, one very good comparison is the soundtrack of RoboCop 3. When you compare the NES soundtrack to the Commodore soundtrack, it's night and day. Even though the Commodore's slightly older. But I would like to not go to Nintendo way, I'd like to go the Sega way. I like to play some Master System games or some Mega Drive games. So if anyone has any really good games for those, that would be fantastic. I would like to do some SNES because I grew up with the SNES, obviously. I know it's kind of contradictory of, yeah, I won't do the NES, but I would do the SNES. No, it's not really contradictory, but crap, I'm stuck. I would never make a good truck driver at all, would I? Squeeze. There we go. Alright. So anyway. So the future of the channel is I am going to keep playing games, and I don't know what games I'm going to be playing. Where am I stuck on? Stuck on something? No? It's weird. Alright, come on, up. Up. Oh no. Come on, up the hill. Up the hill. What the hell? Forward gear. Come on. Forward gear, forward gear. There we go. Come on, up the hill. Come on. Why don't you get up the friggin' hill? Shit, jackknifed. Alright. Oh, what the hell? Come on. That's what I get from being distracted. I'll restart somewhere. That's what it was, gypsum. This is annoying. God damn it. Come on, up the hill, come on. There you go, come on. Up the hill, there we go. There we go. Looks like I'm gonna get some rain. Alright, after that little bungle, like I said, I like to keep my stuff up here, so that will probably remain in the video. Anyway, like I said, the future is, if I do my retro games, I'm going to do other systems, and I have been looking into getting a capture card, but the current prices are around 300 for them. Well, 300 Australian, I should say. And for me to plug my Commodore in, I need to get a new RF cable, or RF to AV sort of thing, or it was an NS video cable or something. Anyway, that will be in the future, so I will stop using an emulator in the future and actually use the individual hardware. And I do have my SNES, and I think I know where my Mega Drive is. Not Mega Drive, my Master System is. Still have my PlayStation 1, 2 and 3 and 4. I do not have any Xboxes, so don't ask. I will never buy an Xbox as long as I live. So basically, I will be playing games that I enjoy, and I will criticise. So I'm not going to say if a game is very, very popular or it's made by EA, I probably won't play it. Because if it's not good, it's not good, no matter how much marketing it has or how much hype. Because I am far too experienced to live up to these things. I know a game can never live up to its hype, and like many gamers my age, we've all experienced some incredible flops and huge amounts of letdowns. So there's that. So in the future, if you're expecting a game to become popular, I am not one to play it just for the sake of it, because like I said, I'm not doing this for money, I'm doing this for myself. So there's that. I know I'm rambling on a bit, and this video is a very rambling video. There's just something like this I needed to get off my chest. I was on the weekend, I had told my niece about my channel, and she says, so I was like, standard YouTube channel. I'm going, but it's not. I've been trying not to do that, and I realised that in my videos I didn't really come across that I'm trying to be me. I'm trying to be different. I'm not one to conform to these YouTube norms, because all these other channels are just becoming the same. They're all becoming the same. They're all becoming standard YouTube channels. And the recent video by Markiplier about that as well. It's people not being creative or putting YouTube videos up for being creative. I have done enough creative stuff in my lifetime to not care to put it up on YouTube or anything like that. It's not for me. I prefer to do my stuff and just share it with people I like, I know, and stuff like that. And truth be told, I've only really become interested in YouTube itself, like started watching videos, for about, I don't know, a couple of years, if that. Because I wanted to avoid YouTube like the plague. I felt it was crap, it was no quality, there was nothing in it, and just, I don't know, I just felt like it was crap, and came across, as fate would have it, I was looking for some GTA 5 funny vids, funny moments vids, and I came across Speedy's vids, KYR Speedy, sorry, and that led me on to Jehovah, then also Vanos and his people come through. So basically, I'm not a subscriber to many channels or anything like that, not by a long shot, but I have my own little select group, but I still feel like I still look at other videos that pop up here and there, but they all just look the same. They're interested in, they're playing a game that I'm interested in, I want to see their opinion on it. I'm going, oh, okay, but like I said earlier, it's just becoming so torturous and just nasty. Oh, that's a lovely sunset. I better turn the lights on a bit. Alright. So yeah, it's just that. It's been very torturous in recent times. It has become very much of the hipster culture nonsense, and that is something I am truly against. I cannot stand the bullshit of the modern day hipster culture nonsense. I have long hair and a beard, but I've always had a beard ever since high school, for goodness sake. And I've had long hair for many years. About 5 years, or was it? No, 4 years, sorry. For about 4 years I've had long hair and a big beard, but I've always had a big beard. That's just the way I am. But the reason is, recently I've been shaving my beard just because I don't want to look like a fucking hipster. I cannot stand it. And I see YouTube flooded with that, and thankfully there's a few others out there that don't like it as well. And Linux Gamecast, for instance, they can't. Oh, the hipster stuff. That. Oh, jeez, that's awesome. And you still got Yahtzee, Croshaw, and of course you got Turtle Biscuit, of course, as well. Basically, anyone who's, well, how do I put this? Experienced. We've had pretty good lives. We never born into this online world. Like, I still remember when YouTube first started, for goodness sake. That was many a year ago. It was shit then, it's shit now. But there's the odd exception, of course. I'm not saying that the entire YouTube is crap or anything like that, no. It's just that the vast majority is, and that's what was getting to me. So that's why I started this channel, just to show that simply being yourself. Simply being yourself, playing the games that you want to play, and just chatting away. Don't need to be fancy. You don't need to be all this fancy smancy editing or flashbangs and all this sort of nonsense, and saying, oh, I've got to do it because the community said so, and all this pretentious bullshit. If you like my videos, fantastic. If you don't care. Simple as that. So I just wanted to get all this out and off my chest, so when people come back later on, it might happen, I don't know, and I just had my wrong blinker on, didn't it might happen that more people will come across this channel and just watch my vids and think that I'm trying to be someone else, and I'm not. So this video will be my feature video, so as an introduction to the channel, so if you want to watch this, that's cool. I will like to play the free software ones, like I said before, like Battle of West North and Zero AD, for instance. There's a cool new Doom remix, Doom 3 remix. Excuse me, Doom 3 remix pack. So mod, so which really ramps up the graphics and textures and all that. That I would love to try out. I've got to buy Doom 3 first. Wasn't overly a big fan of the Doom series. I played Doom 1 a fair bit, not so much Doom 2, or Final Doom for that matter. Not really Doom 3, because that was in my phase when I just didn't like shooters at the time. Because I kept thinking of Call of Duty or Battlefield or anything like that. I'm running low on fuel. Alright, gotta slow down too. Alright. So, yeah. I don't know what else to say, really. Other words is just, once again, thank you for actually watching my videos. Thank you for taking the time to watch this, if you made it this far. If you managed to not fall asleep because of my ramblings. And yeah, I will park this car in. This truck in, I should say. Hopefully I'll do a better job this time. Let's swing out a little bit and swing back in. There we go. And before you ask, yes, I do have my driver's license. I just don't have a truck driver's license. Alright. Alright. Sorry, I'm in a hurry. Alright. Yep, cool. Oh, confirm. Alright, what'd I do? Excellent! Fantastic. A little bit of experience from that one. Alright. So, yeah, once again, thank you very much for watching, and thank you so much for actually watching my videos. I'm truly grateful. And please share and spread the word. Hopefully we can, as people, rise up to this rise of the YouTube nonsense of, especially with the Let's Plays, of being all this fancy smancy editing and all this bull crap. And just help make it better, I suppose. And I'll try to keep true to myself and true to my gaming, and I'll try to get videos done as I can. I still feel that kind of obligation that I should upload as often as I could. And yeah, got any suggestions for games that I like to play? You would like me to play? Please tell me. It would be helpful. Kind of running out of ideas here. I would like to play things like Armor Crawl or something like that. And like the free software ones. But please remember, I am on Linux. I'm not on Windows, and I'd have zero intention of running Windows. If it runs perfectly fine on mine, you can suggest it to me, and I'll look into it. And the best way to see that is to see if it's on Lutris. If it's on Lutris, if I can use Lutris for it, I'll leave a link for Lutris down below. If it's there and it's playable, I'll be more than happy to. Anyway, that's it for me. Once again, hope you enjoy, and I'll see you later on the next video. See ya.